And now, Help a London Child Productions, in association with Wireless Workshop and Mighty Mouth, a division of Capital Interstellar Nuclear Phase Interlocked Video Enterprises, bring you...
Kremmen of the Star Corps.
He's right, folks. You remember last time we put out a record like this, the money we received in return went towards helping a London child. We received so much that the London child we helped is now living in the Bishop's Avenue, Hampstead, with a chauffeur-driven Rolls and a fleet of servants. And let me tell you, folks, with your help, we've done it again this year. Except instead of a tatty little 7-inch single, as you'll see if you examine your gram carefully, this year it's a whopping 12-incher. And now the star of our show. Yes, kids, it's the chap who makes Superman look like Larry Grayson.
Kremmen of the Star Corps.
Hi, kids. Well, it's been a whole bunch of time since I last spoke to you on disc, and the adventures I've been through are enough to turn your hair tartan. Remember that time aeons ago when I was called for by the president of Star Corps? Ah, Kremmen, come in, sit down. He pressed a button on his desk, and a sofa shot out of the wall. Drink? Oh, yes, please. He pressed another button, and a hole appeared in his desk. Up out of it came a glass of my favorite drink, Peach Explosion A-Go-Go. Wow. Now, down to business, Kremmen. We need your help. Well, you can't have her. She only comes twice a week. Kremmen, this is no time for jokes. Oh. I have here a file from our research. He went on to tell me that my dynamicness was needed in space to mop up yet another problem. What would I find out there in the inky blackness? We took off to find out. My trusty crew and I zoomed into space. Suddenly, we were light years away from Earth, dangling in the darkness. And then we saw it. A truly amazing sight. A huge square planet.
Look, Captain, it's coming into view.
Good grief, Carla, you're right. It's massive. I haven't seen anything as big as that since 1987, when a meteorite came so close to Earth, it ripped Jimmy Young's wig off.
This is what you do.
I immediately pulled myself together, girded my loins, and prepared for a landing, even though we were going into uncharted regions of Vector 9. Captain! Yes, Doctor? Do you think we will survive Vector 9? Well, no one's come out of that area of space alive yet.
Who knows what monsters lurk in there?
Not only monsters, Carla, but deformed Thargoids.
Vampires, demons, wolves, too.
West Bromwich Albion 1.
Sheffield Wednesday 4.
I concentrated on the landing coordinates whilst instructing Carla to man the steering wheel.
Is this it, Captain?
No, Carla, that's a digital thermionic video signal processor.
Oh, how about this?
No, that's an integrated frequency stabilizing cathode retarder.
And this?
That's a variable thermoplastic micrographic interface logic state analyzer.
Look out, Captain, it's too late!
The ship plummeted.
Captain, we've landed.
Suddenly, we saw a strange group of beings approaching. They looked like humans in their long flowing robes, and except for their large transparent heads, 3 lips and 16 nostrils, they looked just like you or I.
Greetings,
Greetings, O hideous ones. I am Captain Kremmen of planet Earth, and these are my
We know who you are, Captain.
Oh.
And in a very short while, we will know everything else about you. What does he mean?
What do you mean?
We only require you for your knowledge. All knowledge is stored in the brain. Therefore, we will simply remove all of your brain.
What?
Take them.
We were dragged to a chamber where our heads were secured by metal bolts. Electrodes were clamped to our frontal lobes. They started on me first.
Stand by, the brain reducer. Standing by.
I refuse to submit. I refuse to submit.
I refuse to submit.
It sounded hopeless, but as anyone who regularly listens to my thrilling adventures on Capital knows, there's nothing from which I can't escape from. Stand by for part 2 of this brain wrencher.